Welcome to the Arm's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego. Can't imagine how muggles get by without that.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Defendo!
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
What are you up to now?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. Now, before you set off,
What about this house?
the Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic. For it inspired greatness, that is, until a symbol of what has been lost, of all that reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's... The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold.
It all seems clear to me now.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Revelio. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Accio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! They're certainly persistent. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Revelio. Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Levioso. Reparo. Depulso. Lumos. 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 Revelio. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other side. Cavolso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Revelio! Lumos! Accio! Depulso! Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Down I go. No other way. Oh! Oh! Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Levioso. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Accio. Revelio. Accio. A dead ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. Revelio. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok. The sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you...
I'll head there now.
Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at... To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The ashwinders.
Confringo!
Held your own for a while now. They say you're hard to hit, but that was certainly.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're going to regret that.
Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Expulso! Expulso!
Accio!
Still alive.
Confringo!
No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll keep coming. Expulso!
Expelliarmus!
Give it back!
Confringo! Incendio! Flash of inspiration! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That's mine!
Accio!
Hardly.
Expelliarmus!
Go!
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
How do
Oh, what's the life of you are?
Accio! I said you're Confringo!
Treadwell, aren't
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Reducto!
Disarm my
Accio!
my
Incendio!
Is this Hogwarts bed?
Confringo!
I've seen you use
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Why is the interest? My what?
Accio! Incendio!
Afraid to face me?
Confringo!
Knew you were still hanging
Expelliarmus!
about.
Incendio!
Where did you go, coward?
Accio! Confringo! Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ashwinder. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon.
Incendio!
Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly...
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Come here, crap. If it isn't...
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bastard!
To get my claws out. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Nothing more than luck!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
You've made a mistake.
Expelliarmus.
Ah! What's that?
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall!
Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more...
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. From what I... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I... Do you see that curious statue over there? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This Revelio form of a demiguise.
A demi...
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and hideous as a You, however, have seen... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? Next, you'll notice that the door is...
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me, and I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in!
Revelio.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers.
I wouldn't be a prefect if I didn't inform. I did it once.
Revelio. Here. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora. Revelio.
They're preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so positive if the one of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, his bow. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that...
Alohomora. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You'll pay for this. I'm not sure how, but you will.
Protego! Here. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
I've always said that trust students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tendency.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet
Revelio.
and Ravenclaw would not have been that.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Accio.
I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition. Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Revelio.
Ravenclaw?
I know, dear Winnie that. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Confringo.
Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Revelio.
Spying on the professors, are we?
Reparo. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. 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 Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart. I am determined with your help.
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle... Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night.
How many statues are there to...
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. You have your work cut out for you.
You mentioned offerings.
I did. Once you've brought me enough... Not every lock is as easy to pick as the...
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you...
Revelio.
Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffkin can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Jack. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak?
I did.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm
Good. You seem to understand that some provide us with magically imbued materia, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by...
An optimistic idea. Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some... Be on the lookout. Meanwhile, I also encourage...
Psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that you were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that...
It's something my gran and I say. It means... At least, that's what we
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
Actually, in light of that...
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems from...
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, the poachers' influence is growing. I see them... They're up to something.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going...
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but...
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.